India is often branded as the dirtiest country in the world, a label that frequently appears in viral YouTube videos, social media posts, and even news reports. This tag has become almost a trend, with many content creators focusing on the aspects of Indian cities and rural areas that are visibly polluted or poorly maintained. But is this label really justified? And why does this narrative gain so much traction online? First, it's important to understand the role of YouTubers and influencers in shaping this narrative. Many foreign visitors come to India and film their reactions to the crowded streets, open drains, garbage piles, and sometimes unhygienic public spaces. Their videos often gain millions of views, partly because the content is shocking or controversial to viewers unfamiliar with India's realities. These videos tend to highlight dirt and disorder without showing the full picture, such as India's cultural richness, hospitality, or cleanliness efforts underway. The problem is that these sensational videos create a feedback loop. The more these videos go viral, the more other creators want to make similar content to attract views, often ignoring context or complexity. This trend reduces India's diverse and complex society to a single negative stereotype. It's a classic example of clickbait, where controversy is prioritized over accuracy. Moreover, some of these views can be traced back to a colonial mindset that still influences perceptions of India. During British colonial rule, India was often portrayed as dirty and backward to justify the civilizing mission of the colonizers. This narrative has persisted in some Western media and public consciousness, unconsciously coloring how people view India even today. The idea that Indian culture or society is inherently unclean is a stereotype that doesn't hold up to scrutiny when looked at in full context. However, despite the exaggerations and biases, there is an undeniable reality behind some of the criticism. India is home to more than 1.4 billion people, many of whom live in poverty. According to the World Bank, around 22% of the Indian population still lacks access to basic sanitation facilities. Open defecation, while decreasing significantly, remains a public health issue in several rural and urban areas. The country's rapid urban growth has often outpaced the development of adequate waste management infrastructure. Cities like Delhi and Mumbai struggle with air pollution, littered streets, and overflowing garbage dumps. Statistics support these challenges. For example, the Central Pollution Control Board reported that India generates over 62 million tons of municipal solid waste annually, with less than 70% of it being collected properly. Many landfills operate beyond capacity, leading to garbage piling up and contaminating water bodies. Additionally, India is ranked 120th out of 180 countries in the Environmental Performance Index, showing significant room for improvement. The government has taken steps to address these issues. The Swachh Bharat mission, launched in 2014, aims to eliminate open defecation and improve waste management. By 2019, the program claimed to have built over 100 million toilets and brought sanitation facilities to rural areas that previously lacked them. Cities like Indore have even been recognized globally for their cleanliness, winning the cleanest city in India title multiple years in a row. So, while there are visible problems in parts of India, it is unfair and inaccurate to brand the entire country as the dirtiest in the world. India's challenges with sanitation and pollution are largely linked to its size, poverty, and infrastructure gaps, not a reflection of its people or culture. Many developed countries face similar issues during their industrialization phases. In fact, it's important to remember that cleanliness and hygiene are complex social issues that require time, resources, education, and systemic change. The negative label ignores the progress India has made and the hard work being done by millions of people to improve conditions. The narrative that India is dirty is therefore a mix of truth, exaggeration, and outdated prejudice. In conclusion, calling India the dirtiest country is an oversimplification that captures some real problems but misses the broader context. It is partly a viral content trend fueled by sensationalism and partly a reflection of the country's development challenges. India's story is not one of failure but of ongoing transformation, one that deserves a more balanced and informed understanding rather than clickbait judgments.